Hey, how's everybody doing today? This is James the Weatherman. Hey, we got some severe weather. We got some snow. We got everything going on in United States. We even got some cold weather up into the north. Today we're gonna be looking at that severe weather that's going to be continuing from about Friday afternoon into late Saturday, maybe into Sunday. As you could see, last video, I uh, I said it'd be in a moderate risk, right? They just updated it. The Storm Prediction Center just updated it within the last couple hours and put a moderate risk. How could I see that in the future? I was looking at a lot of soundings, and there was a lot of soundings that were a little off centered, and the atmosphere was perfect for what was going on and what I think is gonna go on in into the day Friday. As we look here, you see the enhanced risk is a good chunk of eastern Texas. You got that Oklahoma, and you got the Louisiana area. It's a good chunk is in the enhanced risk. And that moderate risk, we got Louisiana, parts of Texas, but most of it will be in the north west corner of Louisiana. Now, what are we thinking? What's going to happen? So, they wrote up saying severe thunderstorms are expected by midday Friday into early Saturday morning from eastern Oklahoma and Texas into the lower Mississippi Valley. Damaging wind gusts, tornadoes, and isolated large hail are all possible, especially across parts of eastern Texas into Louisiana Friday afternoon into the overnight hours. So, the hail, the threat of the hail will diminish over a few hours. It's not going to be a big hail event. I think there's going to be a few long track tornadoes. Um, I couldn't pinpoint exactly where. I was looking at some things. I will show you on WSV3 where I was kind of looking. Let's go over to WSV3. This is a weather program that I look at. So I'm thinking the area that I see looking at models this morning would be in the from here Tyler I-20, and then I-45, Dallas Fort Worth. You may see some storms. We'll look over WSV3. We'll look at the model. Austin, I think north of Houston. I don't think it's gonna go all the way down to Houston. The big now there's be a line of storms that come across um, once it becomes a linear system. But the discrete cells are going to be where the large hail is and possibly tornadoes. Some of them may be long tracking, some of them may be just a short, brief funnel or a touchdown. But I can tell you there's going to be tornadoes tomorrow. Probably in the area, like I was showing, the I-20 and then I-40 east, all the way over into Louisiana. Um, it'll stay north of Houston, Beaumont. It'll stay north of there. It'll even stay north of Baton Rouge. So anything on Friday will be Shreveport and Monroe, Tyler. Anything on that I-20 corridor is what's in danger. Like the moderate marker is right there. So SPC. Oh, let's see if this loads in. I don't think it's gonna want to load in. Well, not loading. So, as I showed on the Storm Prediction Center website, you could see in this area. Let's go quickly look at the models. It's the NAM 3K. Look at the reflectivity. This is tomorrow at noon, Central Standard Time. There's a lot of moisture. You'll probably see some rain. Some storms up in Oklahoma City, to the northwest of it. But you'll see, as I predicted yesterday, between the 1 to 3 mark, um, you'll start seeing those storms fire up. Now, as we're looking now in the Texas area, it doesn't start until 5. It's being a little slow. In the Texas area, about 5, and this will be going right over Dallas. So 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, you should be starting to see some discrete cells. This is showing that it's going to start becoming a line at around 5. I don't think it's going to start becoming a real line until probably right on that, near Tyler. I don't think. We'll look. Let's look together. So 7. Yeah, might even just west of Tyler might become a line. So now up in front, near Tyler, Texas, you might see those discrete spin ups. This is 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So this is going to be a late night for a lot of areas. Arkansas, um, Louisiana, Eastern Texas, Oklahoma, Southeastern Oklahoma. This will be a long night. So this model is showing it probably arriving in Houston between that 12 or midnight and 3 a.m. This is 1 a.m. Let's go 2, 3 a.m. Should be out of your area by 3 a.m. Now, this is just a model. We still got a little 24 hours, but that line that you're seeing right here is what the threat, those areas are going to be in the threat. Now, as you see, it comes all the way up to Missouri and even into Illinois. I don't think there's going to be some thunderstorms for sure, but severity of the thunderstorms won't be as strong as or won't be as severe as it's going to be in this area. Now let's look temperature wise. Let's go back to about 4 p.m. tomorrow. So I'm likely gonna have a live stream tomorrow. I most likely won't be on the live stream till later that night. Um, I'll probably be in chat due to me having to work. So I'll be at work, but I'll be in chat once in a while when it's not too busy at work. So you see ranges from about 65, 67, 68. And here's that little cold front and that lovely Arctic air that's coming up here in the northeastern part of Montana into a good chunk of North Dakota and just sliding into Minnesota. You'll be seeing some really cold air. But everything behind this um, is good. So once that line comes through and it starts cooling down, you know that the storms are getting over, and so this Gulf moisture is gonna come up, and that's what's gonna feed into the storms as they move east. But plan on being a live stream tomorrow, and possibly a live stream Saturday. Because Saturday we got Louisiana, Alabama, that's in the risk of some severe weather as well. So, new decade, tornado risks early in the year. Um, it's not super rare, doesn't usually happen, but it's not super rare. As you've seen last year, we got tons of tornadoes. It last year I think we hit a record amount of tornadoes in the South, and that's crazy. So as we get set for tomorrow, make sure you like and subscribe. Plan on a stream being uh, sometime in the afternoon. I'm gonna start it before I go to work. Comment if you want music or if you just want it to be um, a a silent stream. Comment on that, and I hope everybody is having a wonderful Thursday. I hope the rest of the past week, I hope it was well, um, and I hope that if you're in these areas, you take precautions and don't. I would go to your National Weather Service and make sure that your local National Weather Service, or even your local news, because they're in that area and they know what is going on. I'm just predicting because I'm not in that area, and I'm just going off the Storm Prediction Center on the National Weather Service page. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button, and be ready for tomorrow's live stream. Thank you guys.